said good day, sir!
Hi. Welcome to the Defense Guys' second game of the night, Power Rangers CLG. We're currently loading to the screen. I appreciate everyone who's watching on the live stream right now. Shout out to all you guys in the chat, except for that one guy who will never get a shout out any ever again. It will be, I think I said that already, Power Rangers CLG. We're finished loading into the game, so here we are. Did I do that correctly? Yes, I did. Toby already said something about the in-game commentary not working properly. I hope that he's wrong and it's fixed by now. In case you guys in the spectator thingy are listening to me right now, then thank you all for tuning in and listening to myself. We are currently right in the draft. Here we are. CLG playing with a stand-in, Rise. Who's actually missing? Miracle's there, Lacoste there, Aki's there, Pycat is there. Oh man, I don't know who the last guy is that's missing. Maybe, just let me know in chat, guys, who the guy from CLG is missing. I'm suffering from an immense brain fart right now. Power Rangers, I've never seen them play before. It is Rain, Arleon, Phineas, Jodem, he will be a stand-in, and ZXC, whose sole purpose in life was it to make his gamer tag incredibly hard to read out. And these are some bands I like, man. Some obvious, standard, obvious bands. Lycan, Prophet, Brood, Darkseer. Come on, Invoker. Ban that Invoker. And then ban like a Leshrac. Strong heroes still left in the pool is Lone Druid, Brewmaster, Leshrac, Windrunner, Chen. Not anymore. So, Leshrac would be the hero of choice right now. Will be played by Aki if CLG plays it, picks that one up right now. By the way, if you if they tell me which CLG guy is missing, let me know and then I'll. Enigma first pick, actually. Interesting. So Pycat decided that he wants Enigma, so he's leaving Windrunner and Leshrac in the pool right now. And Chaos Knight, he was also still in the pool. So yeah, I did not mention that here just yet, but I guess in my mind Chaos Knight is not really first ban material. Like, he was in theory on paper when he came out. I was like, man, they should be banning that hero non-stop, and they did. But when he made it through, he never really won anything. I think he has a win percentage below 50% in the competitive picks. I will close my window quickly. I forgot about that again. It is closed now. No bad cars disturbing the flow of the game. And now it is up to Pycat to pick up his second and third hero. So Windrunner is still in there. And Beastmaster has been picked up in both games up to now, and I like that one. Even though they are leaving Invoker in the pool, which gives Power Rangers like 3 heroes that are considered first pick material. So Leshrac, Chaos Knight as well as Invoker. Man, that is scary, man. Because if you get a good stun with that Chaos Knight, you will be able to, or even a bad stun, the Sunstrike will hit nonetheless if Leshrac's there to chain off his Split Earth with that. Edict, Lightning Storm, Nova, Invoker. He's got 15 spells. What you gonna do about it? And I guess the big question with Invoker is how you're gonna play him. Is it gonna be Exort Quas or Quas Vex? Chaos Knight also. I'd rather prefer that one with the phase boots, the power treads as well as the drums. But the Venomizer last pick from CLG is a very safe route to go. They make sure that Aki will have one of his favorite support heroes. slow, and the ward's also a very, very handy tool to stop pushes, to push, and also to scout the map. They have a relatively long lifespan, so they can be used for many, many purposes. So Gem on Venomancer mid-game is a very, very important tool, and Power Rangers is removing out the hard carries that Pycat likes to play, at least in that anti-mage. He plays a sick anti-mage.
10 seconds remaining.
And CLG take out Windrunner, don't want to give that to the enemy, as well as that Lone Druid. So what do we have left? Brewmaster's still in the pool, and I don't know why he isn't picked up more often. He is a great hero, because the clap does good damage, slows greatly, and he deals some great damage. He's able to stand up in team fights because of that drunken brawler passive, I think it's called. And the Drunken Haze also is very good to put onto the opponent's hard carry, so he misses like 40% of his attacks. And obviously the ultimate makes it possible to go dive a tower, overextend on purpose, then use that ultimate and wreak some havoc. You have a stun, you have a damage over time, and that really fast fire ember spirit, and that cyclone is a very handy tool to take out an enemy hero of a fight. You can just keep him out of the fight, and Pycat will say, fine, you take out my anti-mage, I don't care, I can do that with Jugger as well, no problem. So Juggernaut gets picked up from CLG. Looks like a very strong pushing lineup up to now, because Juggernaut with his healing ward is actually a very good contributor to pushes, especially if he goes for Vladimir's offering as well. And we'll see how the Power Rangers will respond to this, because I would hate to go up against Pycat on a Juggernaut, that's for sure. Okay, they go for a Lich, make sure that they have... Shadow Demon's also still in the pool, by the way, guys. Invoker will have a solo lane, that's for sure. Lich or Lesh will be supporting Chaos Knight on lane. If Leshrac supports Chaos Knight on lane, Lich will be sent to the long lane most likely to deny those creeps out. And Pagna picked up now for CLG. So that Nether Ward will zap him down as they try to get their spells out. Lich is a big victim of that Nether Ward. Leshrac also. Invoker also. That's a good pickup, but he's a very fragile hero, that's for sure. He can push nicely with his nuke. Decrep's also a strong skill for chasing and amplifying the damage, but also very dangerous, because for example, if you have just one enemy hero in the vicinity, and Juggernaut jumps on it with his Omni Slash, and Pugna just nonchalantly banishes that one as well, then that will be one mad Juggernaut, because the Omni Slash will end right there. Last pick now for Power Rangers. They need some more utility, if you ask me. But what hero could they have for this? Darkseer's out, Windrunner's out. And they have 1 minute left on their bonus time, so I'm just thinking what they could go for right now. It's honestly hard to say. They don't want to go for more intelligence, that's for sure. But what are the alternatives there? Maybe a jungler, but who could jungle? And they're taking their time, and I can understand. This would be a very tough decision to make right now. A Venomancer would be nice. But they don't have that. But if they go for something supporters, then they will have to put more farm on Leshrac as well. And I'm not sure if they are willing to do that right now. You can basically say if they go for support and they're going up to 10 seconds, they are discussing right now, they're not really sure what to do. And they go for Brewmaster. I really like that choice. That gives them some strong initiation power. Chaos Knight does not have to be on the front line right away, because Brewmaster can do that. He can take focus onto him. We will have ourselves a remake. So I gotta... Oh, danke. Sorry guys, just 1 second. Okay, because I was just worried about the remake. We had ourselves a remake, and for some reason, I can't see the lobby. Okay, we got ourselves a new password here. You know what the weirdest thing is about a caster? Being a caster is that okay, Durka just gave me a slot. How nice of him. And I will close Skype one more time to free up some resources. Okay, sorry guys. Into the game. Here we are. Thank you to the chat. It was Misery missing, obviously. Ah, Misery, yeah. So that last Brewmaster pick was amazing. I really like that one, actually. I don't know why I didn't get that idea myself. He can go in, dive a tower, get attention onto himself, then split when things get sticky. Then kind of get that second wind, because he will have 3 full HP heroes with a unique skill set that he will be able to utilize there. And then Chaos Knight can come in. So when you compare those two lineups, the only thing that Power Rangers don't have is a big black hole that CLG has. But they also have a team composition that has their own positives in their own way. So it will come down to individual skill. And on paper, CLG has the upper hand, but they have Rise as a stand-in. Rise is obviously a very capable player. Unfortunately, he's been a victim again of this whole sponsor thing, and that's just a crappy situation to be in. And yeah, we do have that bug where you don't see the picks until later on, so I'll go back into this draft screen so you have something more interesting to see. Once I have 1,000 viewers and Toby streaming at the same time, I will eat this all at once. I thought I should you know, let you guys know on recording as well, so you don't think that I'm just playing around. And at 10,000 viewers, I will shove several of them into my mouth. Dude, I'm such a... Yeah, I shouldn't say that word. 15 seconds, 16 seconds, and then we'll go. By the way, Aki from CLG is one of my favorite supports. Arzard as well. Arzard, Enes, and Aki. Those 3 guys. Top of the line players right there. Top of the line players. Great understanding of the game, great positioning, great everything. Alright. Let me put this here on, and here we are, guys, in the defense. Lacoste will be playing Beastmaster. Rise, the stand-in, will have a very difficult role in that. Enigma, Aki, as I said, on Venomancer, Miracle on Pugna, and of course Pyket on Juggernaut. Toward the Radiant, the Dire side, the Power Rangers with their PR logo here. Phineas will be playing Leshrek. ZX, I'll call him that, on Brewmaster. Arleon on Lich, and Rain on a Pimpin' Invoker. Look at him. Even didn't have time to do his hair in the morning. Didn't have time to wash it. Just putting it into a little bob. And Jotum on Chaos Knight. Pyke will now spot out the movement coming from Power Ranger. Actually, really aggressive stuff. But they're staying out of range. So the Radiant have 1 ward right here, giving vision of the bottom rune as well as any movement coming in. Nice sneaky ward here that will give Aki some run for his money. We'll see if he will get that one.
The battle begins.
Oh man, those guys. Lacoste finds himself An illusion rune on the top. Enigma denying some creeps.
Illusion.
Oh, Aki is looking. Use both his sentries. He tries to make sure that there's no ward there. He's eating some tangos as well, and he will not find it. Oh, Pika tries to help him out. Good ward right there. And the creep spawn will be blocked. Now Aki has to move away because he doesn't want to body block it himself. And now he'll have to go back and be like, "Did I do a good job, guys? Did I do a good job?" And then he'll be like, "Oh man, there ain't no creeps here." So he will have to keep on looking. Pycat will be on the bottom lane against Brewmaster, as well as Lich. Middle lane is that dual lane. Leshrac supporting Chaos Knight against Miracle. He will have a tough time there. Pugna has some good base damage, but he's low on HP. But I guess Lesh is even lower. But then again, Pugna has to just watch out because there's 2 stuns out there. And they can chain him off perfectly if that targeted stun from Chaos Knight hits. And Lacoste is using his illusion just to scout out. Did he cut down those trees? I don't understand why he didn't cut down these trees with his axes in the beginning. That gives him some very, very good vision of any incoming gangs. Pugna has the advantage right now that he's controlling the creep equilibrium closely to his cliff. So what we're seeing right now is some decent laning. Of course, the Radiant has a slight advantage in gold because Ryze is farming the forest as well. So assuming equal last hits on all lanes by all heroes, it will be the Radiant coming out on top. Power Rangers, 1 ward on the top rune spot, as well as the middle lane. This one has not been spotted out just yet, so 6 minutes. That is 12 creep spawns that will be missed if Aki doesn't take care of this. Aki just completely stopped this. An aggressive lane war from the Radiant here. And again, this is what I pointed out earlier, giving vision of this area right there. Cold Snap on Lacoste actually doing a lot of damage, down to half HP. We'll see how this goes. Poor Man's Shield also picked up by Juggernaut. That will make it possible for him to just stay close to the creep wave like he's doing right there to make sure he gets those last hits. 8 for 2 is the last hits on him. Middle lane actually a dive here. A miracle. He decrepitifies himself and nukes him down. The tower attacks in combination with Ryze might actually get a last on Leshrac. One more attack will get the job done. But he survives. But more importantly, Miracle survived in the middle lane. Great play by him. I wish I would have seen the beginning of that. 2 levels of stun. 1 in Reality Rift for Chaos Knight, and he's all out of mana, so they threw everything at this little Pugna, but he was able to juke, probably juke like a boss right around here, because I saw him standing here, decrepping himself. That's a 2-second duration, so no physical attacks possible during that time. So quick last hit check. 10 for 2 on Brewmaster, 12 last hits on Invoker, 13 on Chaos Knight, and 20 on Ryze, but those are neutrals, so they're giving a little bit less gold. And then after him comes Lacoste with 14, so the Power Rangers are doing okay. But CLG's in the lead, I would say, right now. Yeah, 300 gold advantage in the favor of the Radiant. So that's just the laning phase, the very beginning of the game, guys. 2 levels on Blade Fury, 1 in stats. I like to play Juggernaut like that as well, put 1 level in stats in the beginning. Then start off with that crit. If it's a pub, and if it's a little bit more serious, I'll go for that healing ward earlier. Ryze is smoked, slows out on him, on Brewmaster, and that's going to be a sure kill. The stun also used, and Pykat's Blade Fury just does too much damage. He even gets the first blood bonus gold, and even Lich, man, he didn't back out in time. He might also drop very well. Nice block from that ward, just showing that Aki knows exactly what the game is all about. And double kill now on Juggernaut. That's not at all what Power Rangers want to happen in the beginning of the game. A first blood double kill going in favor of Pycat. That's a crap load of gold. He might be able to just pick up phase boots right now if he wants to. He's got 900 gold left. And there he goes. Phase boots, 4 minutes in middle lane. Pugna gonna take a fall. Nice coordinated gank, or kill rather, coming out of Leshrac as well as Chaos Knight. So, as we pointed out earlier, it is a very, very dangerous lane for Pugna to be in. And Invoker is going for that Quas Exort build, so good damage, and we saw that Sunstrike coming down to make sure that a kill is secured, or at least like it was a defensive Sunstrike. Just for the placement, it looked like it was helping the Radiant, but it was in fact a dire hero doing this. Now Leshrac illusion coming in. Aki will now realize that it's just an illusion. And that's the beauty of Venomancer. You don't have to spend 200 gold on wards all the time. You can use these as well during the laning phase. They are fine. You can have other wards in more important position. And actually Fanny is taking a crap load of damage, and Pagna drops to Chaos Knight before. Rise actually trying to focus down the Chaos Knight and took his focus off of Leshrac. But nonetheless, man, 2-2. Pagna not having a fun time in the mid. At least he got a bottle as well as boots, so he can sustain himself in lane if he doesn't get caught out like he did just there. Brewmaster 50 for 2, 1 level in the passive Drunken Brawler, and 1 in stats as it appears. Interesting, so he's not going for Drunken Haze at all, which is actually a really nice skill. A mischance of 75% on level 4, and a movement slow of 26% for 8 seconds. It's pretty nuts, if you ask me. Pycat, oh, he grabs enough of that haste. Oh, Leshrac was sleeping a little bit. He's not level 6 just yet, though. He's actually tanking that Diabolic Edict, realizing only level 2, but now there comes Chaos Knight and Pycat has to back off. Some good play from him. He didn't even use his Blade Fury because he knew that his haste would be gone by then, and after those 5 seconds of magic immunity, he might be in big trouble because, as we saw, Chaos Knight was there. And Miracle even moving to the top lane, getting a kill on Invoker. Sorry that I missed that, guys. Level 7 on Beastmaster, and he's actually spreading those points even in between Axes as well as Call of the Wild. So we'll see if he will, he will go invisible, so after level 3 this will kick in. There was a point in time when you could have Doombringer and devour this creep from Beastmaster and then go invisible as well if you just stood still. I don't know if that's still in the game. Oh man. No towers pushed just yet, but that is where Pagna comes in. He's a great pusher. His nuke just gets towers down really, really fast. And it will be a while before this creep wave is moving, and they pushed it down so nicely. This tower might very well take a fall. The glyph has to be used. The movement from those two heroes coming in, Invokers as well as Leshrac, are here. Oh, they can't defend this. 2 against 2. Lesh is rotating around. This might have been a mistake. This tower's gonna drop. Now he's coming in from the backside. Miracle looks in a little bit of trouble. Edict goes. Miracle has to go north now. Looks in a little bit of trouble. Auto attack from Invoker. Too much. Has to decrep him so he stops attacking. But the damage was already done. But 1 Pagna kill for tower. I guess that's okay. Bottom lane. Pycat's doing his job. 25 last hits. Okay. So he's not doing too well on farm actually. And again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I might have some pro players co-commentate with me in the near future. Durka, oh man, Lacoste snags that Invis rune. Oh man, how sad for Leshrac. He'll even take a fall now to Enigma. And Chaos Knight might have overextended a little bit. He gets slowed by the decrep. Miracle rotating around the other side, and he looks safe right now. Stun goes out just 1 second. Lucky for you, Miracle. The tower would have switched over to you. And yeah. Bottom lane, Brewmaster in a lot of trouble, gets slowed as well, not a level 6, so that will be his certain death, and even Lich again behind a little bit, and ultimate even used from Pycat, double kill, again dominating streak for him. So Pycat doesn't just kill, he doesn't always kill, but if he does a double kill. 6 for 3 of the kills score in favor of CLG in this defense game. What I was trying to say, guys, is that Socks is now on my friends list, as well as Snoopy. Both of them will be interested in co-commentating, so let me know in the comments or via message who you would like to have first, Socks or Snoopy. Socks, of course, from MTW, winners of last DreamHack, and Snoopy, of course, the captain from Absolute Legends, the Australian or the French, guys. Let me know, and I will try to continue getting myself some good co-casters, because Durka is currently streaming with Toby Wan. It is great for him, but then again, I do need co-casters to do this with me, because obviously I will be able to commentate games, but it's just way better for you guys as well if I have another more knowledgeable person on stream that can take over, so you don't always have to listen to me, because I will miss things, and the co-commentators are just generally the way to go. Aki using his wards to scout out things a little bit. Now activation of the Invis rune. Power Rangers on the bottom in big trouble. They will CLG will initiate. Aki is here. Rise is here with the black hole as well. Pycat coming in, magic immune. Rise is waiting for the perfect black hole, but the second stun here from the cold snap gets the kill. Leshrac draws before to Pagna, and now Aki looks to be in big trouble. Decrep's up on him. He gets the ultimate out, so he did a great job there. Pagna gets taken out of the fight. This fight is going the way of Power Rangers thus far. Miracle gets stunned up as well from the Panda ultimate. We'll see if they will be able to get the kill. No, the duration's over, and now Pykat's going to work on Invoker. One more attack's going to get the kill. Tries to heal up. 3 seconds stun also from Chaos Knight, so that saves the life of Invoker, who turns around to cold snap Pycat, but he has the magic immunity with that Blade Fury, and he will try to get some work done right now. Eating a lot of damage from the auto attacks. Leshrac drops, and now also Brewmaster has to be careful. Even Pycat dodging that Sunstrike. Really nice footwork from that guy. So 2 heroes dead now for the Power Rangers, and Pugner is surviving that as well. Wasn't a great idea from Rise to go for that black hole, in my opinion, when he knew he was cold snapped. But oh well, he's back now, and the tier 1 tower is going to drop on the bottom lane because all of the Power Rangers are for some reason back in their base. And down that tower goes, so 3 tier 1 towers gone in favor of CLG, and they have all their towers left. A really aggressive ward now also plays. Who did that? Was that Pycat doesn't carry wards? That was Venomancer most likely. So quick gold check. Obviously 3 towers advantage will reflect in the gold graph. EXP also heavily in favor of CLG. And in terms of items, we have a Soul Ring as well as Power Treads up on Enigma. We have Medallion on Beastmaster. This has become a very common item. This is actually kind of the item choice that you would go for if you were stacking Ancients, but they're not. So don't know what that is all about. Juggernaut's gonna go for a Battle Fury, that's for sure. 1.4k gold on him. So that will be a very fast Battle Fury. We're only 11 minutes into the game, and he needs 1200 gold more, and then he'll have that completed. That will be one freaking sick, fast Battle Fury. Where's that guy? He's on the top lane, pushing all by himself. On the bottom though, Initiation's out on Brewmaster, and his ultimate's down, so Enigma actually gets that kill. Nicely done, guys. And Juggernaut on the top. He will now TP out most likely. Find himself a safe spot, and then get out. Or will he stay? They're split pushing them. Pycat just staying on the top lane. He's not even getting out right now because he knows that now reaction is forced out of the Power Rangers. As you can see on the minimap, bottom tower drops, middle lane also being pressured, and now Pycat shows himself again pressuring the top. This is some top level play coming out of these guys. Top level play, I say. See, what did Leshrac just do? He went top, then he went back to mid, now he's coming back top. Stun doesn't hit on Pycat, he's backing out a little bit, but he knows on the minimap that you can see all those heroes. Initiation on Invoker, he takes a lot of damage. Rise is also here. He will drop, helping his enemies there by dropping out that Sunstrike in vicinity of that ward. Pugna has been working out very well for CLG thus far. He did die a few times, 3 times, but he also made up with 3 kills and 2 assists. So all in all, this is going well, and Pycat is not leaving that top lane. He's like thinking he's Brute Mother or something. But this tier 2 mid might also very well drop. Panda has his ultimate right now though, so they might be able to defend. We'll see if they wanna. 2 seconds down on Aki, he will drop if they don't do anything. Panda now uses ultimate, even the Lich ultimate also flying onto Aki, but he splits nicely and gets himself into the fog, but the big rock will hit him in the head and kill him. In the meantime, Leshrac also dropped to Enigma though. He gets spun up into the air. Ultimate from Panda. Wears out. 4 seconds down on Lacoste, who just uses Roar on Lich. Now, big black hole on 2 heroes as well. We'll see how Chaos Knight's going to be able to fare with this. He actually turns around. Reality Rift doesn't go through on Lacoste because he went into the fog, and now he might drop. Yeah, the Malphus gets the kill. And Lich also dropped. Now, Invoker has to back out, and the tier 2 mid might drop. Deny this thing. He didn't. TP coming in as well into the mid, and all outer towers now drop for the Power Rangers. CLG just outplaying their enemies in team fights as well as in terms of minimap movement. Rise moving in now. He has a stun on cooldown, unfortunately, and now Brewmaster will drop as well. He's just too much slow from this boar here, and Pyke will be like, I want to last it. Yeah, using his ultimate. Oh man, that was actually a good move. He was hoping that Invoker would be close enough to Brewmaster that that one attack would kill Brewmaster, and he would switch over to Invoker for that double kill. I'm very, very certain that this was what he wanted to do. The Hawk actually in vicinity of the true side here. 16 for 6 though, and all outer towers gone. I don't even want to check the gold graph. 12k at 14 minutes in. That's ridiculous. Pycat must have his Battle Fury is finished. EXP also way in the favor of CLG. And if you look at the items, we have some core stuff up on Invoker, those treads as well as the brace, but we have no teamfight items. We have an urn on Chaos Knight, indicating that the intention was to gank, but he wasn't able to do anything of that. And now that they don't have any map control, it's going to be even harder. They have 1 ward up on the map. And CLG have 3. In very strategical positions. Securing that chokehold.
Illusion.
And Roshan hasn't been attempted just yet. That Hawk. Man, that Hawk has some great vision. It goes this far, man. This is the vision range of a Hawk. Greater Hawk. That's why it's such a great pickup. Look at this. It's an immense radius. It gives some great map control. Totally underestimated that vision of the Hawk. And that's what makes Beastmaster such a very strong middle hero. Solo mid. He has good base HP, good base armor, or good armor in general in the beginning of the game. And if you rush that bottle, you can control the runes for sure. If you use those axes to push out the lane just in time. Here we go, that drawing on the minimap says everything from the power range. Is there a smoke up? Where's the smoke? Lich has the smoke. They will make their move soon. But CLG is already on it. They're already on their Roshan attempt. Beastmaster will go for an immense roar with that Aghanim Scepter. It has a ridiculous range. It's like this big.
Roshan has fallen to
Yeah, and Roshan drops. And they will simply guard this Aegis until Pycat arrives. I think he will drop the Quelling Blade. No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want a TP scroll. Interesting. So 16 to 6 again. The kill score. The goal difference still just ridiculous. Even the item progression. Look at the top and look at the bottom. Invoker doesn't have his drums up just yet, and whoever's doing those drawings here on the minimap knows that they have to do something. They can't wait for CLG to come onto their high ground. Let's see if they have any teamfight items up. There's a mech for CLG and no mech for the Power Rangers. Actually transition toward the bottom lane now from CLG. We'll see how this goes. Ultimates are up for everyone. We haven't seen a great black hole from Rise just yet. He did manage to farm up that mech though. And with the help of those power treads, he's sitting on 1.1k HP. And here we go again, split pushing a little bit. Pycat just being a nuisance in the middle lane. He actually has a very low HP pool, 980. Simply because he doesn't get any bonus stats. Oh, miracle. Working that tower. Down to 1000k HP. Now Lacoste gets initiated upon, gets nuked and stunned for 2 seconds, but the Power Rangers don't follow up because they know that CLG is right there. Playing it patient. Pycat now again in the middle lane. Keeping it pushed in. And maybe they're just waiting for 1 or 2 heroes from Power Rangers, or just one more hero to come in to defend. They will jump in. Now Rise attempting high ground. Here comes the roar on the Shrek. Nothing to follow up though. Malphus on Brewmaster. Just some very slow initiation here. Or careful initiation rather. Now Chaos now moving in. Reality Rift on Lacoste. Stun again. 4 seconds up on him. Oh, really great black hole from Rise onto that Brewmaster, keeping him from using his ultimate ever. And 2 heroes are now dead. Juggernaut was in the back end of play, also mixing things up. And now 3 heroes drop from the Power Rangers, and the GG is called. Outplay. Great play from Enigma. Abusing the fact that they have high ground vision. Brewmaster did the mistake of running up here, and he's like, alright man, I'll black hole ya. Nothing you can do. You can't use your ultimate because you're gonna die. And the disconnects are coming up from the Power Rangers, and actually they shouldn't, because it's a time ranked thingy game. And they actually all disconnected out, so the Ancient is going to drop. And the shoutouts are coming in. And they will finish this game. So all in all, some very good play from CLG. What I think was the backbreaker for Power Rangers was the split push that they were utilizing throughout the game. They were giving Power Rangers basically too many things to worry about at once. And Power Rangers gave into their play. There's one thing that people like Puppy talk about, is that you have to force your game onto the opponent and not give in to what they want to make you do. So let's wait for this end game screen. CLG wins. Aki 0 for 2 and 14. There you go, man. That's a support player right there. 8-0-2. That's a carry player right there. And Beastmaster also doing very well. Again, guys, thank you all very much for tuning in. We have another game coming up soon for the defense. I'll let you know which one that is. But that was it for Power Rangers against CLG for the night. CLG winning convincingly I'll stop the recording and then I'll check out what's coming up next.